friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I have with me something that got left out in the rain last night. So we're going to open it up together. I think this may be, oh yeah, okay. So I think this may be the check glass mix I posted about, plus some other little things that I got. So I thought I'd show you guys what came in here. So let's go take a look. Okay, so got my glasses on. Let's go ahead and cut this open using our little handy dandy cloud cutter. And hopefully I didn't go through too much of it. I do save this bubble wrap too, by the way, guys. So you may end up seeing, if you ever order anything from me, you may end up seeing some of this recycled bubble wrap in your package. So this is okay, so I had posted about this. So it's the check glass strands. So it's 22 check glass strands. Wow. Okay, so let's take a peek. I was so excited about this, and it's funny because I just made some check glass mixes today and posted them on my Etsy shop. So okay, wow. Okay, so this is like a really rough matte. It's almost like sea glass, like a rough sea glass in this beautiful bold blue. Check that out. Check that out. I'll be here all week. Okay. And then we have this beautiful check Picasso and blue, like they're like little crosses. We have some beautiful shells. These are check with check blue, like probably like a capri blue with the black finish on them. We have some of the green Picasso crosses. Oh, we have some really pretty, like super shiny sky blue AB finish of the lacy coins. Some beautiful little, I think these are the bay leaves. So these have like a green on one side and a white on the other. So basically this is all the check glass pieces you could ever use, right? And then we have, I think this is a larger bay leaf, and it's the AB over green. And it's like that really pretty grass green or Kelly green. And we have some strands. I'm going to pull together color schemes here. So we have some greens here. We have like a pale green in the middle, this really pretty dark green with an AB finish, and some olivine rondelles. Oh, and we have, this is like a gray green, maybe like a sage green with a AB coating. Let's pull together the blues. All right, so we have a very pale blue rondelle. We have some, like an aqua color drop. We have a blue with blue and it looks like black, kind of smoky color. It's like a very pale smoky blue with AB. That's purple. Oh, that's blue. It looks purple in my hand. This is like a very pale blue, faceted round. We got some purples here. So we have some of these purple, like little mushroom. They're like an offset circle. So you can see how they're drilled. They're drilled through there. Those are really pretty with an AB wash. We got some half green, half purple rondelles. We have some really pretty, like almost like a mini cruller or mini flower spacers. These are done in the what's that rainbow finish, you know what I'm talking about, right? And then we have two of these. Look, we got two of those. One is smaller though. Then we have some really pretty fire polish with an AB finish in the purple. And then we have another purple rondelle, and then like a lavender tiny little round, faceted round. So this is a lot of check glass for that little bit of money. Plus I got my discount on it. Oh, I got candy. All right, so let's take a look at my purchases from that day, or from that week, I should say. So let's take a peek. And some of the stuff they did like some big sales on. So let me see. Okay, so the golden rutile quartz faceted heart and triangle brio. These, they marked them down to $5.98 a strand. Look at these. Aren't those pretty? They're like the perfect little brio. And you get tassels. I bought 2 because I needed 2, right? Look how pretty. These are so gorgeous. I love them. I'm so glad I got 2 of them. Then also, let's see. I got some fire polish rounds in this Crystal AB pink. Here's a very pale pink. Again, gorgeous check glass. Let's see. Got some deep blue tiger eye. Let me see where that is. So these, they were $6.95. He marked them down to $5.55. I got 4 packages of these. Let's see if we can bring that deep blue out. It's very, very dark blue, but you can see very little tiger eye stripe there. Very, very pretty. And I got, like I said, 6 packs of those because I'm like, I will use those. Those are beautiful. So I got all those. Then next I got, let's see, Chrysoface coins. These were just the $8.95, but it's a little set, and they're like overlapping coins. So it's a little set of 8. I thought they were really, really pretty. I thought they would make like a really fun, like focal piece, like on a bracelet. This is Terracast hammer tone. Okay, so yep, I got, let's see, I got two of the black. So here's one, and here's the other. And then I got one of the pewter. I'm always loving a good ring. Let's see, this is multi-large facet rondelles. It has citrine, petersite, and oh my gosh, why can I not think of that? It's prenite, citrine, and petersite. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there's 3 there. So look at how pretty these are. Aren't those gorgeous? I thought that is definitely a must-have. I got some white topaz cubes, faceted cubes. I'm about to go find all my topaz because I'm making something really, really pretty for somebody special in November. And I have some more white and some more blue. And I think I might even have some yellow. But I want to use it all. So I've been saving up. Oh, I got 2 of the silver. And then, then I was a checkout prize winner. So I got this really fun rainbowy mix. It looks like it all came from Sassy 60s, which is really fun. So I'm super excited about this little mix. I love other little mixes. I don't think I've opened up many that I've won. I just kind of hang on to them. So anyway, but this is everything that I got. And I think that we should make something. I'm probably going to have to pull out what I want to use and set it aside because I'm going to be getting on a live soon with our friend Jennifer. So I will be back shortly. Actually, let's go ahead and pick some stuff out. Let's see. So I think these are so beautiful. I would love to do something with these. So let's put those aside. And then I think what would look really good, maybe we can do some check glass with it. Probably not those. I'm thinking maybe these. Nope, not those. Okay, maybe we won't do check glass with it. I don't really, unless I have some in my stash, which I'm sure I do. I have enough of it. But I really kind of want to do something with these. I would love to make a beautiful pair of earrings with one of these sets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I could do that. And maybe we could use these silver rings. Maybe do some kind of like little weaving project.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Sorry about that intrusion. Shane had to drop marmalade in here real quick. All right, so I was thinking we could do something on here. Maybe we could do some wrapping or some weaving onto this with either some beading thread, or I don't know, maybe we could do some wire wrapping. But I'm kind of wondering, I kind of like that blue with it, or do I like this blue better? I think I like this one better. I think we'll come up with something. So I'm just going to set those aside. I'm going to put everything else away and I'll be right back. Okay, so this has been happening a lot lately. I start a video one day and then I come back the next. But let me show you the finished one earring that I did. So here's the earring, and we used I just forgot what this was because it's been a full day. It's right here. It is, okay, yeah, the golden rutile quartz faceted heart brios. So we used that. I only used 4. So the hole in these are so tiny. Even using one of my thinner needles, it still had a hard time going through it. I had to really play with it, and I ended up breaking one. But then I'm also using these twisted hex, size 10 twisted hex that I got from Twisted Sister Beads. I thought this would be a really pretty addition, and we also have some of the check glass from Sam's, and I'm using these rings that came from Sam's too. These are Terracast rings in silver. I had some little earring posts. I think I got them at Bead Box Bargains a long time ago. And so I'm using the little post, but you can use any earring finding that you like. So there's the one. And this was a super easy one to make. Where's my other ring go? There it is. Yeah, so this is the ring. It's a Terracast hammer tone ring. It's a 32 millimeter one. So we're gonna grab this out. I also have some little findings here and there. Put our beads on there. Let's open this one up. Okay, and I'm also using the S on Fire, and this is in crystal. I kind of wish I had more of a clear, but I'm like, it's okay. It's an earring, right? And it's going to be fine. And so let me just grab my pliers. I'm going to flatten this end down. Okay, there we go. Oops. How if I put it on the side that has the eye, right? Get in there. There we go. All right, and I really used about an arm's length of this stringing wire. So we'll just put that over there, or this beading wire, I should say. And what I did was is I just took my ring, and we're going to leave about a 3-inch tail, and we're just going to do like a knot. So we're going to do 1 time through the hoop and 2 times through the little hoop here, just like that. And then we'll just bring it down. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then our first row, we did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of the seed beads. So we're going to do a brick stitch over this. So I'm going to grab 2 right away, and we're going to put our needle through the hoop, and see how I'm just using my finger to hold those beads right here. We're just going to hold them like that, and then we're going to just kind of make them stand up. These are a little bit longer than your delicas. And then we're going to go through the bottom of this second one here to get that one to stand up straight. And I always come from behind and go through the loop toward the hoop towards me, okay, or the ring. And we'll go up through that first bead, and we'll be able to secure those both to, whoa, I don't know what just happened there. Didn't do something right, guys. Hold on one sec. Let me see. Oh, wait, I think there's the problem. I grabbed a hold of the tail. Come on. There we go. Get out of there. All right. And this isn't like, why is this so loosey-goosey? Did I put that tail through like all the beads? What is going on? All right, let's try this again. Maybe my knot's not very secure. Oh, my knot isn't secure. You guys, see what happened? All right, that's why it's important, I guess. If it feels funny, then something's not right. So, and it was feeling funny and it wasn't sitting right. So I must have screwed up my knot somehow. So let's do this again. That's better. Let's just do one more knot, just to be on the safe side, because apparently it didn't like that first one very much. The other one was fine when I did it, but that one, not really. Okay, there we go. Now it's secure. Now it's not going anywhere. So let's start that first step over. I got my 2, we started with 2. I got my 2 seed beads on here, and I'm going to come through that ring towards myself, and I'm going to hold my finger up against the needle, up against the ring, and just use my finger like to guide my beads, and see, now they're sitting right. I don't have it all messed up. And then we're going to go through that second bead that's on here underneath it, and go up through the bead, and that's going to make it stand up better. And then I'm going to go down through the very first bead and back through that hoop again. And then we're going to come back up through this one. And then once we start getting going on this, it will sit better. So now we just need to get 12 beads on here. And we can just keep doing it the same way, but we're doing one at a time. The next one on, put it through the ring, hold it where it needs to be held, go back up through it, and pull it tight. So there's 4. This one. I'll show you one more, and I'll do some more off camera so you don't have to worry about it, and then we'll do the second row together. So I got one more bead here. Oops. And we're gonna pop that on here, and then go back up through that same bead that we just put there, and pop it right in the next row. All right, I'm gonna do the other 6 real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, we got our 12 seed beads on here, and we're coming out this top bead right here, coming out the top of that one. And then the next row, excuse me, I think we had 12 as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, 12 beads there too. So what we do for the second row is a little bit different. There is, of course, the holes for the beads, but in between each bead, there's this little thread, and that's called a thread bridge. So we're going to actually be utilizing those. For the beginning of the row, I start out with 2 beads on my needle, and I'm going to go through the second thread bridge, not the first one, but the second one. It's the one between the second and the third bead. Okay, and then we pop those on, just like that. And then we're going to go down through that second bead behind. Okay, and we're going to come up. Oh yeah, come back up through. Sorry, sometimes I forget what I did at the last one. And then back up through that same one there. And that's going to hold those in place. So now they're sitting there nice, ready to go. I'm sorry guys, something like allergy stuff going on. So then now we're going to just use 1 bead each time. But we're going to go through the very next thread bridge, which is between bead number 3 and 4. And then we're going to come right back up through it, that same bead, because the thread bridge is actually going to hold it in place. I'm still not like perfect at this, guys. My beads get wonky. So if your beads get a little wonky, don't worry about it. You're doing just fine. All right, so then we'll go through that next one. There we go. Just keep going down the line until we finish. And then the ending is a little bit different, so I'll show you that too. All right. So I bought my airfare for Tucson for the end of January. So I'll be going from January 31st till February 3rd. Whoops, I just did that one wrong. I took the day off before my flight and the day off after my flight. And then that way I have time to pack to go down. And then I also have time to unpack and relax when I come back. And I'm sure at some point that week I'll be showing you guys what I got. And I'm very excited. I have a few things on my list that I'm looking for because I know that I could probably get good pricing on some stuff. But I'm definitely will have open minds, because if there's something new that I really want to, to get, if I see something that's like I've never had before, and it looks pretty to me, I might just go for it. But I'm super excited. I sent my screenshot of my itinerary to the gals last night because I ordered my ticket last night, and I'm just really excited to see all them and be able to, just hang out with my friends. I'm just really excited. Definitely have to, you know, let Brittany know I'm in town, you know, in Tucson. I told her I was going, so I know she said something about meeting up and having dinner, and I think that would be wonderful one of those nights. So hopefully she'll be free one of those nights to do just that. But yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about the whole experience. I wish I could spend more time there, but I think spending more time there means trouble. So limiting myself to just a couple days. I know that seems like we're going to be trying to get a lot in just a couple days, but it's probably better for me. All right, so in order to get 12 beads on here, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'm going to have to use the same thread bridge twice. So this one here at the end, I'm just going to go through that same thread bridge and just pop our bead on there. And then come back up through, just like that. Oh, I did it again, you guys. What am I doing wrong? I must be hitting that thread bridge or something and not just going through the bead. I did it twice. And you know what? I couldn't do that on purpose if I tried. Okay, there we go. Now we have our brick stitch done. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's perfect for me. And as long as I keep working at it, one day I'll perfect it. Anyway, so, all right. Next thing is we have our blue beads and our gemstones. So we have our fire polish, which these are 4mm. And then we have our little brios, and you can use any brios or any other fire polish. I recommend like probably Delicas for this, because they just sit really nice together on a brick stitch. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these blue ones. We're going to hope that I can get my needle through some of these brios. Look, if it's getting stuck too much, then I'll just pull it off. But yeah, that one won't work out very well. Some of them were good, some of them were not. See, like this one's a little bit better. It's just a little stuck. So I'm just trying to be really gentle without cracking it. And I did find I don't have any gemstone dust on my fingers, so we're good. All right, and then we grab another blue bead. So then what we're going to do is, because we have 4 sections of these, we're using 3 beads basically. We're coming out of this one, skipping the second one, and going down through the third one. And we're going down through both beads, but we're not going to go around the ring. And we're just going to pull those up, and they just pop into place really nice like that. Okay, and then we're going to come back up through the 4th bead. Oops. It'd help if I go through both, not just the one. Now let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I did good. All right, so gotta go up through both beads, Jody. So the 4th bead and both rows. All right, and just keep pulling it tight. And we got our tail like tucked in there. We don't want that. And then the next one is 2 of the fire polish, 1 of the brios, there it is. Just see if that will go on there. Just be gentle. There it goes. Nope, we're good. Okay. And then 2 more of the fire polish. I'm going to bring those down. And I'm going to go through that 3rd bead next to it and go through both rows of beads. So like this. Okay, and just bring that out towards yourself. And then your beads will just pop into place just like that. And we're going to go up right through that very next one, both sets of beads, and do the same thing. We want 2 of our fire polish, 1 of our brios. Oh, that one went through really nice. Yes, I love that when that happens. And then 2 more fire polish. Okay. Then we're going to skip that bead and go through the third one. Oops. Both rows. And come out right in front of your ring. So it'll be just like that. And let's go back up through the next one. Like so. Awesome. And then we need 1 brio. 1 fire polish, I mean. Our brio, let's see if that one will fit over the needle. That one's being kind of sticky. That's not. Oh, but I think that one's gonna work. It's at the point where it's gonna either go on or it may not come off. So we're just going to help it out just a little bit. If I break one, then I break one because I went to the point of no return. Nope, I don't see any chips. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I don't know what that is. Nope, I think it's fine. Okay, just want to make sure because they do like it'll chip off and then it'll break. All right, so now we're going to go through our last one, do the same exact thing. And now there's no way that we're going to get back through those brios a second time, you guys. The holes are so little. I probably could have planned this out better, but we want to still like kind of stabilize what we have going on right here. So we're going to go, this one we're going to want to go back through our loop because we want to come back up the same stack of beads. And what I'm going to do, because this hides so well in here, you can't even see that I have that string going through. So I'm going to go up through the blue. We're going to go back down through the blue bead and just the first white one, right here. So we're not going through both. We just need to really stabilize those blue beads. I'm going to go back up through. I'm going through the white, the seed bead, and both fire polish. I'm going to go back down. Through here. I got home. Monday is like my big mail delivery day, you guys. I have a few things I need to open up, so I'll probably do a video of some stuff that I got in the mail. You know, there's some other things that I want to do too, so I'll probably do all that in another video yet tonight. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get. I know we've got I've got quite a few things that came in the mail today, so I'll have to take a look. And I know something I ordered from Carol as well, because I went on there when she was on Seed Bead Saturday a couple Saturdays ago. She had a new mix come out and I wanted it so bad. It was so pretty. I can't wait to show you guys the mix. And then when I was on her website, she had the cutest earrings that she made, and I'm like, oh, I've got to have a pair of those earrings. Well, I ended up buying 2 pairs of her little earrings, and I'll show you those too, but they are so darn cute. She's so talented. All right, so now I'm just going through that very last seed bead right here. And now we have our tail. I grabbed my tail. We have our tail and our working thread. And we're going to make a knot with that. And that's the other nice thing about this too, is the knot just really disappears. And whatever you can't trim off, you can use your little, if you have like a little thread burner, you can use that too. Really tight knot. We'll do a double one here just to make sure. Then we're going to come in with our scissors. Trim that off. Trim that one off. And there we go. You can't even see the knot. And see how you can't see the thread that went between, like over top of the brios? You can't even see it. It just disappears in there. So I figured that out when I was trying to go back through the brios, and it wouldn't let me. It was those little brio holes are like, no, this is not going to happen. All right, so then what I did next is I took one of my oval jump rings that I have. I think this is like probably like a 5 or 6 millimeter. And we put that on our ring. And close it up. Okay. And then I used one eye pin. Make sure it's closed. Well, here we go. All right, and I used a fire polish bead. And I put our fire polish bead on there. And I want my loops facing the same direction. So we're just gonna bend this way. And then I'll trim off what I don't need. I really only need about 1/4 of an inch. So I'll put it right there. We're gonna grab our round nose pliers and just roll it back. And now we have our little link. And we need that because of the way the earrings are. So let me show you the way their hoop is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I must have got these at Bead Box Bargains. So just watch for those. To, you know, these were the stainless steel ones, so I know that these are like really decent. Of course, they're not sterling silver or gold filled, but I like stainless steel when it comes to stuff like that because it's more hypoallergenic than using the other stuff with all the other ingredients in there. All right, we're just going to open up our little eye pin here, close it back up, and we have our really fun pair of earrings. Look at how cute they are. All right, guys, I'm going to try them on for you so you can see them. Okay, friends, let's get these earrings in. Okay, there's one. Oh, I like them. And they sway a little bit. I like that. These are cute. Hold on. You know, I forget I'm using a post because I'm used to just like sticking a wire in my ear and walking away. That when I use a post, I'm like, oh, that pops right back out. There. These turned out really cute. I like them. What do you guys think? Do you like them? All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me again today. I'm so excited I get to share things with you guys and that you share things back to me as well. I love it. I love our community and I love you guys so much. All right, I'll see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.